Welcome to the Queen's Lair. It's your girl, the Mad Queen. I want to go over an update that just happened within the game. If you haven't seen it yet, they did send it to everybody's messages, and you're going to find it under notice. I just want to go through and touch on some of the main things that have happened and some of the changes. As you can see right here, the first thing that caught my eye was a brand new Triple S hero coming. And it's going to be in the Tyran faction, and it's going to be a summoner. We desperately need more summoners in the game. As you know, we only had 3 before this update, but they did go ahead and change one of the heroes over. Yeah, here it says that Kalaza has been changed from his previous class to now being a summoner, which is really, really good. And he should have been a summoner anyways, because what summoners basically do is they're able to, summon extra copies of themselves or summon extra heroes to the battlefield to help them fight. So it really makes a lot of sense to go ahead and just switch Kalaza over and make him one of the summoner heroes as well. So now we're actually going to have 5 summoner heroes. Yay, that's big. And then as we go through here, you can see there are some other things that happened. Also, you got, I think it was 500 free diamonds for this update. So thank you. I'll take the 500 free diamonds. And they have went through, as you can see, and changed some of Kalaza's skills or the abilities, and just some things within his skills. For Leo, it looks like his storm skill was changed a bit. And they are coming out with a Christmas event. I'm super excited. I love the events in this game. If you've seen my content before, you know that I absolutely love the events in this game. I've not played any other game that has events this rewarding ever. As you can see as well, it looks like they are going to be adding in skins to the game. Emma is going to have a skin and Daniel is going to have a skin, and they're both going to be Christmas themed. This game, I cannot stress enough that this game is doing all of the things that I've wanted from other games in a very short and quick amount of time. All the things that they're doing now, it has taken other games a year or more to come out with and to actually release and implement into the game. And they are doing this months after releasing globally. So it's super exciting to see that happen. You can also see that in the Twilight Lands event, if you're familiar with that, you can usually find it in the perimeter, and it comes out in rotation with Rise of Heroes, that event. But basically, they have added in a section for summoner heroes now. I can understand why they would want to do that. I personally don't think that we are ready for that yet, because there's only 5 heroes in the game that are summoners. I think that we need quite a few, at least, 2 or 3 or 4 more options before we go for having summoner stages. The reason why I say that is because one of these heroes, actually 2 of these heroes are Triple S heroes, and one of them is a brand new one that isn't even in the summons yet. So it doesn't exactly make sense to go ahead and put that in, especially since that event is starting tomorrow. I think that it's a welcomed addition, but it's just happening a little too soon. We need more elite heroes from the summoner class before we actually add this in, because if you don't know, the Twilight Lands is actually pretty difficult, especially when you start to climb through it. It can get pretty hard. And then something else I am extremely excited about, like extremely excited. They have finally added a triple S summon commander. Okay, but this is the first triple S commander that they have made, period. I have been waiting forever for this to happen. Well, not forever, like probably 4 or 5 months. That's how long I've been playing. But I've really been waiting, holding out for the time that they start adding in triple S commanders. Unfortunately, I'm sure it's going to cost an insane amount of resources to level them, but hopefully we're going to see a ton more. I can't talk. Hopefully we're going to see a lot more triple S commanders being added into the game after this, because they are definitely needed. I have tons of commanders, but of course I've collected a lot of them at this point, and it's nice to now have the option to start upgrading those. With the new Triple S Commander that's coming out, the skills that are going to be included on it are all summoners gain some attack and attack speed bonus, which is really good. And the second skill, when 3 or more summoners are deployed during PvP, which is going to include all PvP, regular arena, galactic arena, and summon arena, all of the allied units' attack and max health are going to be increased overall. I wish it said how much, unless they're not 100% sure yet. I don't know. And then also, when an enemy uses a displacement skill, increases the received damage for a few seconds. So, that tells me, unfortunately, Bailey is probably going to be a huge issue for these guys. I'm not sure, though, because if you're using a lot of summoners in an arena team with these bonuses, especially with increased attack and more health, I don't know. And all of those extra heroes being summoned, I think that this is actually going to be a really fun change for PvP, and I'm probably going to go try that immediately after I'm done with this video. Okay, so I was going to go look at the new hero, and so we could go over that, but they don't have it in the game yet, unfortunately. So whenever that comes out, we'll have to go over Daniel, the new Triple S hero, and kind of see what he's going to be like. If you're a new player or an experienced player, join my growing Discord community. It's a great place for beginners to ask for advice and for experienced players to give advice. Thanks. This video was brought to you in collaboration with Eternal Evolution. Download the game for free now in the iOS or Google Play Store. You can also use my personal game download code in the video description to show some support. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.